Alright guys, how are you all doing? I'm Fiesta here, and today we have AMD RDNA3 ISA guide has been available, or given available to the developers for the low-level architecture optimization. AMD Ryzen 7000X 3D series to launch on Valentine's Day. GPU repair service reports a sudden spike of broken Radeon RX 6900/6800 GPUs. And lastly, Intel showing off their Core i9-3900KS CPU running at 6 GHz out of the box. So firstly, we have AMD RDNA3 instruction set architecture reference guide is now available from the AMD GPU Open, basically the open source platform they're providing. And if you look into it, this is the AMD RDNA3 ISA reference guide, and with this you can learn a lot of things about the lowest level operations of RDNA3 shader core, which is very interesting. And by learning this, you can also contribute for optimization of their shaders of the new GPU. So that's very interesting thing that you can do. Obviously, this is the open source platform, so you can literally do whatever you want. And of course, good things, of course, not the bad ones. But yeah, this is really interesting that they're providing it. AMD always does that, so thumbs up to them. Next up, we have Overclock3D.net just revealed this, and basically AMD made a mistake about revealing their Ryzen 7000X 3D's release date. And if you look into it, this is what they have revealed by mistake, basically. And if you look into it, this is a launch date given at 2/14/2023, which is the Valentine's Day, which is really nice, I guess. If you want to gift your loved one with something, I guess you can choose the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, I guess. That's really not a good joke, but yeah. This is gonna be available on 2/14/2023. Right now, this information has been removed from the official website, understandably, because it's a mistake. So yeah, the 3D Vcache processor is gonna be coming real soon, February 14th. Really interesting timing, I have to say. Next up, we have ChrisFix, basically a GPU repair service here in Germany. And if you look into it, they have a GPU right here. This is the PCB, and the main GPU is damaged here, which is the RX 6900 or the 6800. And basically, these numbers are rising quite a bit, interestingly. And well, there's a speculation going on. This is the driver issue that is causing this, the latest driver, which kind of strange because he updated later on that this has nothing to do with the drivers. If you look into his update here in video cards, they have provided this information. And if you look into it, ChrisFix posted this following photos. This is the update that shows that the defects are coming literally from the GPU die, and basically they're visibly cracked. If you look into it, very badly cracked. So such defects, as it mentions, that such defects are not related to the driver, which is understandable. Drivers has nothing to do with cracking the GPUs. That's unless it's higher heat levels. But yeah, this we don't know. We really don't know the whole picture here. But drivers shouldn't cause this much damage, at least in the hardware level, of course. So yeah, like that's really strange that these GPUs having this amount of cracks, which is weird. And yeah, like I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that is the post that we got. So very alarming, I have to say, why this is happening. Maybe some other reasons, but still, it's really alarming. Next up, we have Intel shows off their the Core i9-3900KS, and if you look into it, it's reaching 6 GHz right there. So yeah, that is very impressive. And you might want to say that maybe it's overclocked. Well, guess what? It's not overclocked, because if you look into it, this is the Intel Extreme Tuning Utility, their official software tuning. If you can use that. And well, if you look into it, these all are grayed out, which suggests that they are not locked right now, which also suggests that this is completely out of the box performance. So if that is the case, 6 GHz out of the box, very impressive. I wonder if you can overclock this, because it's a very heavily binned CPU, so I don't know if you can overclock it that much, but still, overclocking or not, 6 GHz coming out of the box, very interesting, I have to say, very exciting and very much impressive. Though we don't know the power level, so that could be another thing that we need to keep that in mind. But yeah, that is it. Basically, the 6 GHz, the first CPU to reach 6 GHz, very impressive from Intel. Alright, what do you think about the Ryzen 7000 X3D launching on Valentine's Day? I mean, nothing to say. It's going to be launching very soon, so very interesting. And of course, what do you think about the Intel 3900KS reaching 6 GHz? Do you want to grab that one? Because it seems like you might be able to grab the first 6 GHz CPU in the world. But anyway, that is it for today. Have a good day, and of course, like, share, and subscribe. See ya.